Okay, coming out here, we can continue to explore the lost city of Atlantis. Or is it the magical city of Aglis? The lost city of Aglis? The magical city of Atlantis? Whatever. Maybe I should call it Aglantis. Combine the two names. It's pretty much the same thing. It's both rolled into one. Yes, we're fighting basically a minotaur. In fact, it is a minotaur. And now, it's a dead minotaur. Yeah, this area has its own unique enemies. Oh good. Treasure chests. Moon Serenade. Magical hat, magical hat, magical hat! That is the item which is better for your White Silver Dragoon to have than the Legend Cask. Magical hat and amulet. Why are those good in combination? You will see. Against, well, I can guarantee the final boss and one other sub-boss, where it will be awesome to see that power unleashed. Because you can do things with those two items in combo that you just can't do any other way. Yeah, I know there's a guide out there that says you don't need both. You need both. Because there are things you can do with both that you can't do any other way. Like casting the White Silver Dragon summon 3 times in a row on a special transformation, where you can't use Moon Serenades and other items there to replenish your MP. Yeah, more of the enemies. Sea King and the skate thing, which was kind of a stingray thing, and skates and rays are actually pretty similar in real life. I really don't even know what the distinction is. A biologist probably would, but I'm a layman, you're a layman, presumably. In layman's terms, they're the same damn thing. It doesn't matter to us. Now, onwards we go. Okay, another one of these magically created dog things. This one looks like it's kind of dressed like an Egyptian. Pewee. Okay, working on psychedelic bomb. Suppose maybe I should voice act these cutscenes, but I don't really feel like it. Nothing to tell you and something else to do, huh? different roles. You mean from each other, or from us as non-magical creatures? I don't follow. Psychedelic bomb and moot. So that's... this guy is working on that stuff. And we can complete it somehow? By becoming a power source. He is coming. Which he? The guy who was watching us before? Or... do they mean, Z? Oh look, a chest. Containing an angel's prayer. That's good, but it can't compare to the magical hat, because magical hat ups the power of the White Silver Dragoon significantly, especially in combination with the amulet. Same party, Skate and Seeking. Scud Shark. Oh. I thought they called it a skate. It doesn't look like a shark at all. Except for that fin, that's the only part. It's like a shark. The dorsal fin there, but... well, skates and rays are both, related to sharks, so I suppose it's not too far off. And dropped an angel's prayer. You find an angel's prayer in a chest, then an enemy drops an angel's prayer. Okay. I don't think it's the middle one. I think the middle one moves us forward. Nope. That's the way that moves us forward, but we don't want to go forward just yet. There's a chest still to grab. So, we'll save the middle one for last. To discover what it does. This is definitely a new enemy. Stern fish. Is it stern enough to stand up to Hechel's assault via Omnisweep? No. Well, actually I think it might have been, but that was the brass knuckle effect kicking in to kill it. So... bye-bye. Sun Rhapsody. Yeah, Sun Rhapsody's Moon Serenades. Similar effect. I don't remember which one was more powerful. One of these weird scud shark things. We get a lot of aquatic enemies around here, which I suppose kind of makes sense since it's underwater. Yet there's air pockets, so these water enemies can survive on land, even though it would appear they shouldn't be able to. Well, they're surviving on land and they're surviving in a fight with us. Okay, so those two just connect to each other. That's nothing special, so now we'll take this route and move onwards. And follow that other thing. Magic creature. Spino? Okay, the other ones all say pretty much their name. This one just dropping the S. Which really doesn't make sense. Because shouldn't the S and P merge together into one sound? Now it's splitting it apart. Okay. Been toyed with by devils. They feel. Well, you mess with devils, I'll start messing with you. Because evil is not a toy. City. It's close to achieving its objective, though even it can't keep the monsters out anymore. So these monsters that have been attacking us, they used to be kept out by the magic of the city, but it's weakened, so now they're coming in. May have something to do with diverting some of the magic power to form that bridge there.
Yes. Go. Go.
By jellyfish thing. And Minotaur. Minotaur. Say hi to Minus for me. Minos. Yeah, Minos, I think is how they would have pronounced that. Minos was the king of the city where the Minotaur was found. That's part of how the Minotaur got its name. In fact, the modern word Minus might have gotten its name from that, too. Maybe. Okay, let's try and talk to that thing. Decal. It's saying Cal. Well, that at least makes sense. That is a sound in its name. So its only purpose is to roll around and make this Savin guy who created them happy. So he's happy just watching one of these things roll around in a circle. And yet he is intelligent enough to create the... What? Got small things and use small minds, but he's not a small mind. Wow, we're watching ourselves in real time. That what? Gah! My head hurts. Yeah, the other thing hovering there is the Spino that says Pino. Who talked to us before we entered here, so... Can't we talk to the thing again? There should be a second conversation, but it seems to just keep changing direction every time we try to talk to it. Well then, guess we'll just be moving onwards. And grabbing that chest. Now let's use a healing item. We also got those green potions mucking up our inventory. Recovered half for all, that should do it. No need to use any of the more powerful things, because we weren't even below half health on anybody. The irony of it being, the item we picked up was the same item we just used. Okay, that's different. Aqua King with the Minotaur this time. Okay, die, 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 die.
Omni sweep.
And now it's the Minotaur's turn. Now is that a gem or an eye in the center of his head there?
Yes. Go.
And why does the Minotaur also have tusks?
Moves.
The horns I get, the tusks I don't. Why would a Minotaur have tusks? Just to look scarier?
Omni
Yeah,
sweep.
tusks and a sword with a weird ball thing. It doesn't really look like a practical sword in the real world.